Welcome to the Charleston Marketing Podcast, brought to you by the Charleston AMA and broadcasting from our friends at Charleston Media Solutions Studios. Thanks to our awesome sponsors at CMS, we get to chat with the cool folks making waves in Charleston. From business and art to hospitality and tech, these movers and shakers choose to call the Lowcountry home. They live here, work here, and make a difference here. So what's their story? Let's find out together.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Charleston Marketing Podcast, powered by the Charleston American Marketing Association. We're coming to you live from the Charleston Media Solutions. Thanks for your support for CAMA and the show. We've got to give a huge thank you to the South Carolina Research Authority for their annual sponsorship, plus King and Columbus for jumping on Q1. That's cool. Right? We got some sponsorship coming in. I love it. Thanks for supporting the show, and always Jerry feels good with the beats. Gotta love that guy. He's going to be at Spark, by the way.
Oh, he is? He's going to be DJing Spark?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I got my
It's going to be a party,
I'm ready to do this.
Aaron, you're in too.
I love parties.
Before we introduce Aaron, Stephanie, say hello.
Hi, guys. Stephanie here. What's up? That's it.
What's up? Well, Stephanie, you own Barrow Consulting,
yes,
don't you?
Barrow Consulting.
Are you still doing that, even though you got that?
I am. So, yeah, I get this question a lot now.
Yeah, I bet.
One of my clients has hired me for 25 hours a week, the Corey C. Griffin Foundation. It's another fantastic nonprofit. They're based out of Boston.
Doing big things.
But I also have 3 or 4 clients here in Charleston still. So,
yes.
Still making things happen.
Well, that's what we do
still
around here.
Hashtag cheer mom.
There we go. There we go.
All the things.
There we go.
Keeping busy.
That's it. Thank you for doing that.
You're welcome.
Today we have a guest in the show who automatically will make you hungry, just by the title of the episode. I'm sure.
Or thirsty if you're Stephanie. Yeah,
or just more intrigued because the dude's interesting.
Yes.
I've got Aaron Siegel, founder of Home Team BBQ, in the house.
Yeah.
Everybody hold the applause, please.
Yes,
hold the applause for later.
What's up, guys?
You're like a Charleston icon for a lot of us.
I'm telling you.
You're like a part of our lifestyle and some of our main core memories.
Not just ours, though, right? Like
our children's core life. Like, oh yeah.
Good point.
Our children.
I think that's the coolest thing. I mean, the kids part of it has been so fun to watch.
You embrace the kids part of it. Let's just start there. So
Yeah.
we all know Home Team BBQ. Yeah. Aaron, we're going to get you into your journey here in a minute, but you really do embrace the kids, because I bring my kids there. We all have. Stephanie was just talking about her family fun day.
My kids
Sunday.
are out there doing gymnastics out in the field there, and we're all like having a game changer watching them. Like, no one's going to take them. They're right there. I can see them.
Yeah,
it's great.
Enjoying some wings, from Chef Jason.
Just putting chalk everywhere they possibly can, sticking stickers all.
Right.
That's true.
Right.
It's good stuff.
Drawing on the, everything. But you embrace it. A lot of folks don't embrace that.
Yeah.
So can you just?
Yeah, I think it just sort of comes from. I think we started off when we said, families are going to be our bread and butter first.
Okay.
And just creating spaces where people could come, have fun and bring their kids and enjoy our atmosphere. And I think it really started, I think, strangely enough, with Sullivan's Island. We called it the Kid Alley.
Yeah.
But literally,
when was this? What year did you make the Kid Alley? Because that's brilliant.
2009. I don't think we
so early.
Yeah.
Did you coin it, the Kid Alley?
I don't know.
Was there like a plaque that said the Kid Alley?
No,
but you know what I'm talking about.
Right,
When you go to the
exactly.
places, your parent, you're looking for the Kid Alley.
I'm sitting at the bar stools there, watching my kid run up and down the Kid Alley, going, "No one's going to take her. I got my eye on her."
We got that part. Yeah, you're being a good mom. I get that, but you're getting drunk too.
just a little bit. It's the tanning and the drinking. So you
Saves
have
you.
one game changer, and you've been out in the sun.
The alley becomes the babysitter.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
You'd watch families coming in the door, and the kids would just shoot through the restaurant out to the alley, and the adults just walk over the table and sit down, and it's and so I think we, like I said, we knew that we wanted to focus on families, and certainly we've watched. What's been so cool is we've been around long enough to where, we've watched some of these kids grow up, coming in with their mom and dad, and then they come and work for us in high school.
Oh, that's cool.
And then they come back, in college, they'll work for us on holidays and stuff like that. So just, I don't know. It's really, it's been really fun to watch, like how it's gonna.
It's kind of a St. Patrick's Day tradition for my family. I know you're not at all associated with that holiday, but we all go. So if you see a whole crew of like people who look like in their 40s with their kids who look about 10 that are wearing green and like wigs and stuff. That's my crew.
Do the wig stuff.
We will be there in a couple weeks, right?
So how would you describe your food?
No boundaries, just I think we came into barbecue at a time in 2006 where most of the really great barbecue restaurants around town were family owned, been around for a long time, and basically just meat and threes, which that's not taking anything away from that. It's whole hog and slaw and beans and all the great sides and things like that, and doing it very well. And we just kind of felt like there was a little bit more that we could do with barbecue in general. So we just sort of, I didn't grow up on barbecue. I wasn't, married to a certain region or anything like that. So we just wanted to cook what tastes good. And so we took that approach to all the proteins, the ribs and the pork and the chicken and things like that. And then we, I had come from a white tablecloth background. So, I was always, brought up to be creative and enjoyed being creative, and just felt like there was lots of opportunity to do that with the smoker and all the stuff that we work with.
Now, were you cooking, or were you a chef at these white tablecloth restaurants? What was your role there?
Yeah. I graduated college in '96 from the University of Georgia. Came here for the first time, cooked for about 9 months downtown, and applied to culinary school. And then got into the Culinary Institute of America up in Hyde Park. So,
Nice.
Oh, nice.
And then when I got out of college, when I got out of culinary school, I went to Colorado, cooked in some white tablecloth restaurants out there. And then last job I had before I opened Home Team was head chef at Blossom downtown from
I know Blossom.
2005. So
Wow.
What inspired you to open your own gig?
Insanity, probably.
Yeah,
No,
part of it.
I don't know. When you get into the restaurant business, I think you look to move up, and there's probably no place you can move up faster than in a restaurant if you come in and learn the gig and things like that. And so, I don't know. I lost myself.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
What was the question?
What made you start your own shop?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So
what gave you the cojones to think, I can do this myself?
I don't know. You just when you start, going through the whole thing and rising up and start to be in charge, you kind of want to be.
Yeah.
You want to do your own deal.
Yeah.
And so.
And you already had menus in your mind. You had ideas of what you want your restaurant to be. Because I know some chefs, they have multiple ideas, multiple different restaurant ideas.
They have like the
What is
umbrella
that called?
brand, and then they have like a restaurant group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
or-
the guy that owns Sullivan's Fish House also opens Basic Kitchen. The guy he was on our
Right. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So did you have that? Did you have a lot of different ideas, or did you really hyper focus and you're like, there's something missing here?
Not really. No, it was very organic. I was just cooking
Yeah.
barbecue on the side and just sort of, and then I was working at this other restaurant in Aspen as a second job, which was a quick service kind of Mexican Southwestern themed place, and it's like a burrito taco place, and they're making fresh salads and stainless steel bowls right in front of you, so all the ingredients were fresh, and so I was like, okay, well, wow, you can make really good food, and it can be quick and easy, and you don't have to have all the formality around white tablecloth dining. So that kind of got in my head, and I started writing some menus related to barbecue and kind of Southwestern Tex-Mex cuisine, Mexican cuisine, just sort of, just thinking about different things. And I didn't really think it would go anywhere, but that's kind of how. And then I moved from Aspen. Aspen is obviously one of the more expensive places on earth.
Yeah,
And,
I was there once. I did a 4th of July there in early college.
Were you like
Probably
a snowboarder
99,
there?
2000.
You give off like a snowboard surfer vibe.
Yeah, I was a ski bum.
Okay.
I'm
Definitely,
sure.
but I was lucky enough to be able to be furthering my career as well.
As
So
well.
you're getting
So-
all the
Yeah.
things.
What a great place to live.
All the
back
people
then,
I
too.
moved out there with were gone within 6 to 12 months.
Oh, I'm
you
sure
know.
of it.
But
Yeah.
so
What are you cooking barbecue on the side for? Like, I'm just going to cook barbecue on the side. What do you keep saying
he's the
that?
creative
I'm just going
guy.
to go ahead and just do this on the side. Like, what do you? Why did you do that?
I don't know. That's
just really like the
insanity
food.
again. But when I was I didn't know much about barbecue growing up. My dad's from New York City. My mother's from Washington, D.C.
Okay.
We just didn't really grow up on barbecue. And when I got to Georgia, there was, a whole bunch of people from
Yeah, they got
small
their own
towns.
thing there. It's good.
Sure.
And, you just start to get exposed to barbecue and eating barbecue, and then, going to people's favorite barbecue restaurants in their hometowns, and realizing that barbecue is a culture as much as it is a type of cuisine. And so, when you when I was in culinary school, I was like, I had a smoker, and I just like to do it in my spare
that
time.
was your thing.
But I'd cook stuff like, short cook items like chicken and ribs and things like that. I wasn't staying up. I didn't have enough time to kind of stay up overnight. And so
I don't have a Traeger. I'm one of the people on my cul-de-sac that doesn't have a smoker
don't
or a
have one.
Traeger or however you call
Like
it.
I need one.
You need one. Matt needs one.
Yeah, for sure,
Matt needs
100%.
one. And guys are out there. 9 in the morning, 8 in the morning.
My
starting
brother
a smoker.
does that.
You can
He's got-
smell it.
Yeah.
I'm super jealous every time. I'm like, oh my god, it smells so good.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's a
a
very
culture.
social type of cooking.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't move fast.
Right.
And
Very
you're
southern.
sitting around a lot, and it's so that breeds that, I think.
Yeah.
And that's what somebody's cooking you a 10-course dinner. They're gonna be working all day
The whole
long, running
time,
all
and then
around,
they're
timing.
They're not enjoying themselves either.
Yeah, and so when you're cooking barbecue, it's just a little bit more slow,
Like
a little
a community
easy.
event.
Well, and I think that's how they organically that's how they evolved into be a family,
Right.
Restaurant.
How did
right?
you come? Is that how you come up with the name?
Home
How did you
Team?
come up with the name?
Yeah,
Home
let's
Team?
talk about that.
Okay, so this is a little bit of a long story, but there was I went to school at University of Georgia in the '90s, so
Okay.
live music everywhere, just lots of musical influences.
Dave Matthews, Web Hispanic.
Yeah, we actually had Dave Matthews at our fraternity house in
Come on.
1994.
What house?
Huh?
What house were you?
I was a Chi Phi at
I was
Georgia.
a SIG up, Michigan State.
But and then
Aw,
let's
you're
see
having
here.
a bonding moment. a little bit.
3 years later, they were selling out the Meadowlands in like 5
I'm
minutes.
from
Yeah.
Virginia, so I'm a big Dave Matthews person. I've seen him like
I'm
15
from Detroit.
times.
I'm big, but no, yeah, that's.
But
that's
a
my
lot
house.
of that
Kid
stuff
Rock,
going
I
on.
think.
A lot of that stuff going on, communities kind of forming around live music,
Yeah.
and seeing live music, and some buddies of ours started this thing called Home Team, which was they called it useless propaganda. Basically, it was kind of a little tongue in cheek, but it was also kind of this real thing that they were thinking about. They were thinking about community and art, and kind of supporting each other, and understanding that some people enjoy things in a certain way and other people enjoy things in another way, and
Right.
you either add something to that or you don't take away from it. And it was a big thing around community. They wrote a manifesto that you can find online.
Yep.
It's fantastic. We've got it if you're
It's in the bathrooms.
it's in the bathroom.
I've seen
we put it right where you can look straight at it, and
It's called the Home Team Manifesto.
yeah,
Here,
and so
Team Charleston.
So the way we started Home Team back in the day is, I couldn't really get a loan. I didn't have any money or assets, so I just raised money from family and friends or anybody who had my food in the past. And so
This is
it kind of
before-
felt like
There was no GoFundMe. There was no nothing like that. Right? There was,
so it kind of felt right. And so I called one of the guys that started it, and I said, "Hey, look, do you mind if I use Home Team in the name?" And he's like, "Please,
No
go ahead."
kidding.
It's been super supportive of what I've done, and he was just like, "This is what I want. I want people to, do stuff in the name of Home Team." And so,
so how does it get into the hands of widespread panic?
yeah. So one of the, I think it was just one of the gentlemen that was kind of involved in starting Home Team, and a big part of it got a job with Widespread on tour.
Sure.
So
Nice.
on the
Production
crew.
crew. Yeah.
Yeah. So the merchandise and the stickers.
So they're
started.
wearing the hats on stage, that kind of thing.
Yeah, you had stickers, and it was a really sort of quiet thing for a while, and then it's definitely got more loud over the last 15, 20 years. But it was it just started to spread, and nobody really knew what it was or what it was associated with, and so it became associated with Widespread Panic. And
That's
so-
cool. I'm pretty sure I've seen some Home Team stickers at like the poorhouse.
Oh, yeah.
outside. Yeah.
Yeah, those guys are good buddies. of
I
ours.
love them. They're great.
Yeah.
That's so
Just
fun.
you just had this idea. You saw this manifesto. You're like, I want to. Yeah, that's me. This is my culture. This is who I want to. This is the love I want to spread. I'm gonna take this name.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a restaurant. I'm gonna do a barbecue
Yeah.
style restaurant to
Yeah.
it. And this is what we're gonna do.
I just, anybody who'll tell you in white tablecloth and high end cooking, there's a lot of pressure in it.
I bet it
is. And I saw that around me. Loved cooking fancy food, loved cooking nice food, but I kind of decided, I'd rather do that for my family and friends and open up a place that maybe was, I don't want to say more fun, because there's lots of things fun about white tablecloth restaurants. But it was just kind of, I wanted to do stuff around the things that I like, and I liked barbecue. I liked being creative. I liked live music.
Mm-hmm.
I liked sports on TV. I liked having a party, and I was like, if I'm going to open up a restaurant and do this insanity,
True.
I want it to be kind of.
And it's
up
more
my
of an
alley.
event when you go to Home Team. Like, you don't go in and you eat and you walk out. Like, you're going to hang, which I like. I typically sit outside on a bench big enough to hold another family. So sometimes you're meeting new people, bringing the dog. It's great.
So 05, right? Is that when you opened up? You say, or was it 06?
06 is when we. So we'll turn 20 in November.
Congratulations. That's
Are
amazing.
you having a big party for that?
We are in the process of planning something right now.
Okay, I like it.
Probably hear about something soon.
Okay,
Heck
good.
yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who back then in 05 was your competition in the barbecue joint? Because Charleston in the food industry, right? And to kind of talk about that and how that grew while you were here. You were part of that.
Well, it's
growth.
interesting. Like, going back to the barbecue culture, I don't think there's another cuisine out there that people treat like a college or pro sports team.
Right.
Like, it's like, this is my place. This is what I love.
Yeah.
This is the only good stuff.
Uh-huh.
And so it's very possessive. And I think that when
Right.
when you came along, it was tough, because you're jumping in with people that have been around for 50 years.
Well, Lewis, let's talk about, or Rodney Scott's, or what else?
The ones that I think of, of Melvin's. I think of Messenger's.
Yes.
I think of Duke's. There was a Jim and Nick's around the time. Then Sticky Fingers I think they sold right about the time that we opened.
Okay.
So they kind of went from this local place to a larger situation, and so that was our competition.
Right.
And
But they were here for a while though, weren't they? To your point, like they had their kind of
they're here for a while.
Who's this new guy coming over here?
That's right. And so that's what we would get. I think that at the end of the day, people are really skeptical of a new barbecue restaurant. And so it was hard to kind of break through and kind of teach people how we were doing things, and get people to trust us.
Who is Widespread Panic? They're asking. You know what I mean? It's not like you came in here with like a country star or anything like that. Like,
Right.
No offense.
Yeah. But so it was interesting. I always tell a story. I was online doing lunch one day, and I'd just been yelled at one too many times that we didn't have a mustard-based sauce.
How dare you?
And so we
created one. I was going to ask if you create all of your own sauces.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They are incredible.
So good.
Have you ever thought about like selling some of them to like the retail space?
We have.
To like Harris Teeter, like local spots, right?
Yeah, we've talked about it, and we've bottled a few of ours, but we just get distracted by all the other work that we have to do.
I can see the bottling. I can see the bottle with the Creative.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I have a thing of Chick-fil-A sauce at home. I would love to have a thing of your barbecue sauce.
You can buy any of our barbecue sauces in store and take them home, and we've got some in retail bottles, and some are still in kind of the old school sort of the juice pints.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
you have some really cool creative merch. Do you partner with people local, or do you have like designers in house to help with all of that?
We kind of we've had obviously graphic design over the years, so we use a lot of that, and then we'll do some creative stuff, some one-offs, and then my merch guy actually is based in Athens. He's a friend of mine from college, so
smart. I love
he's still kind of looking at it from the same
frat bro.
No,
he's not even college.
No, he's down the street. He's down the street at Fidel.
What are the lessons that you learned early on that you're like, man, I wish I would have done that? Or you could maybe tell some of our entrepreneur restaurateurs that our listeners, and also note that we're big in Charlotte.
We are
Okay,
big in Charlotte. He always likes to throw that out there, just in case.
I want to
we
give
don't have
Charlotte
enough
some love.
street cred.
I see
we
you,
are,
Charlotte.
we are
I see you.
big in Charlotte.
You should open up a place in Charlotte.
You should.
We've looked at it in the past.
Oh.
And I get lots of.
That's
Lots
not
of
that
grief.
far of a drive
No.
to manage.
No.
Well,
Yeah.
Or
Anyways.
do you have a place in Greenville?
Oh,
We do.
Okay. So tell me where your locations are.
yeah.
So 4 here,
Right.
and then we opened in Aspen. I went back there and opened a restaurant there with.
So just an excuse to go skiing.
Yeah.
No, doesn't work out that way. Everybody's like, you got a place out there? Like, no, when we go out there, we're usually working pretty hard.
Yeah.
But it's a beautiful spot. And my old boss from Aspen and my best friend from college still lives out there. So he kind of facilitated it a little bit and became our operating partner out there. So we started that restaurant in 2016, downtown in 2016. Sullivan's was 2009, West Ashley was 2006, and then
Dang.
Columbia in 2019, and Greenville in 2021, and Mount Pleasant in 2022.
I've been there a lot since you opened at 22. I thought that was there longer than that.
Yeah, same.
And then we said,
We're good?
we're good.
Yeah.
We're good. That's a lot to manage.
It was we opened 5 stores in like 6 years, 7 years.
That's a lot.
That is a
yeah.
lot.
And then with COVID in the middle of that,
Sure.
so it was even Mount Pleasant, we were like, if we had to, we knew we had to do Mount Pleasant. I've been looking at
That was a
for a
good.
long
That was
time,
a good
but-
location.
But it came in at a time when we were like,
Yeah.
do we really need to be doing this? And it was just and we just decided to sit. We were like, hey, let's take care of what we have.
Mhm.
Let's make sure that all of our processes are where we want them. That everybody has the resources they need to be
Right.
successful, and
Yeah.
just put it down for a while. And so,
You stuck one on Broadway in Nashville. They have their own barbecue spin, but it's not like what you do.
yeah.
Yeah.
That would-
So going back to my question, for the restaurateurs, what did you do? You could do differently, you think, or what lessons were learned back then? And was
Well,
there, yeah.
I think there's a couple of things. In
Uh-huh.
in my old age now, I wish I probably kind of took a little bit better care of myself back then.
Okay.
It's just,
Okay.
you know,
I
if
can, I
You
can
got
relate.
burnt out.
Well, it's just when you open up a business, you're in it 100%.
The restaurant
and
life is a
then-
whole different lifestyle.
Yeah, and then just kind of burn the candle at both ends.
Mhm.
Not terribly, but it's just the way it was.
It's just
And
the
I
way it
think-
is.
And I think sometimes you just got to draw a line in the sand and go, I'm not doing that. I need to take care of myself, and I need to be there for my people the next day. And
Mhm.
and so I think that made it more challenging sometimes, just being tired or being hungover or whatever.
Sure.
And,
Right.
and I think that's something that everybody will tell you in the restaurant industry. As I went along, it was more like it's such a discovery deal when you open up your own business. I didn't know anything about opening a business. I knew how to
Uh-huh.
cook,
Right.
but I didn't know anything about a business. And so, as you go along, you think that that you're short on the answers, that you don't know, that you don't have the foundation, and really your experience is that foundation. And I found that I was always like, what are they doing? And
Right.
then I'd finally talk to somebody and they'd tell me what they're doing. I'm like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like trust your. I think more trust in your instincts,
Yeah.
because you're the one living it,
Yeah.
and you're the one in there, and you're the one that experience it. So I think that's just make sure if you're doing something like this, it's that you take some time to kind of make sure you're putting it in the right perspective.
What's it
Yeah.
called? Imposter syndrome?
Oh yeah.
Is that-
Do
is
you-
that
I was
something
gonna
that
ask
you
you,
kinda had to-
whenever the way you talk. I have friends with a lot of musicians. You talk like a musician. Do you collab with a lot of other chefs? Like, do you guys get together and like talk about recipes and like hang out and try each other's stuff and like support each other? How does that work? Is that like not a thing? you
The
guys
barbecue
do?
industry is different. I think a little different in
Yeah.
that we do a lot of events. We've done a lot of events
Mhm.
over the years, and we've cooked together a bunch. Cook side by side. Like I said, it's a very social thing. You're out at a festival all weekend, cooking overnight and hanging out and stuff like that. So
Right.
it's there's a lot of community in it, and so yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah. That's good. And then so you do you like go to like the wine and food fest stuff? Like, I mean,
Yeah, we've actually kind of cut down.
I was gonna
on-
say, is there a time where you outgrow stuff like that a little bit? Or
Well, it was not outgrow really. It's we just at a certain time, it's right before COVID. Actually, we were just like, man, we need to slow down. All these festivals and events are taken away from our time with our families, with our the time in restaurants,
Correct.
those sorts of things. So we're already sort of gearing up to kind of trim some things down.
Yeah.
And then COVID hit, and that helped us kind of get back on track. And we said, okay, we're going to do this, and this. This is what's important to us.
Focus. Mm-hmm.
But I think we did so many of those events over the years, and we still do some, just not as many. And there's a lot of collaboration, like our barbecue festival that we host in the fall over at Riverfront Park. Holy smokes, that's a very collaborative.
When is that one? Talk about that one while we're on the subject.
Yeah, holy smokes. We Home Team, along with Anthony from Swig and Swine, and a couple
Love
other
that.
folks started Holy Smokes. I think we just had our fifth one. Yes, our fifth one, and it was kind of a dream of ours to get a barbecue festival in Charleston. There wasn't really one that was substantial. That's actually how we got involved with Hogs for the Cause. We were talking about Angel Holmes earlier. Angel was our PR at the time. She said, hey, if you guys want to start a barbecue festival, we're going down to New Orleans for Hogs for the Cause. You should come check it out. Well, we went down there, and we came home with a love for the cause as opposed to big inspiration to do a barbecue festival. We were just busy. So we got involved with Hogs for the Cause, and then ironically, we got together with Anthony and did the first one, I think, in 2021. And it benefits Hogs for the Cause.
Yeah. So can you talk a little bit about Hogs for the Cause for people who don't know what it is?
Yeah, Hogs for the Cause is a charity out of New Orleans that started in a backyard, basically.
Sure.
A couple of guys got together, wanted to raise some money for a family that had a child with pediatric brain cancer, couldn't pay their bills. So they raised money. And then they're like, well, there's a lot of need for this, and we can do this. And they started building this festival, which grew and grew and grew. We went down there the first time in 2014. And so we've been supporting them for almost 12 years now.
That's great.
It's amazing.
We've watched them grow from raising $5,000-$6,000 in the backyard to last year at the festival. They raised $5.2 million.
Come on.
Yeah,
that's huge.
It's been amazing to watch their growth and be part of that growth.
Yeah,
and
you're contributing to that growth.
See all the things that they are now doing, which is now they've satisfied all these grants throughout the country, and now they're doing big donations to children's hospitals.
Oh, good. Oh my gosh.
So we were
so important.
We were part of a donation up in Greenville, Prisma Children's Hospital up there, new oncology wing. $1 million donation that is now built and operating.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. So it's really cool to see them do these really concrete, awesome things.
It's amazing.
So we love being a part of their mission.
You do a lot on the local level too. I don't. He knows this, and I always do this shout out. But I'm on my kid's PTO board at her school. And every year we have Teacher Appreciation Week. You donate food for all of our teachers for a day. It's a big deal. We're at shout out Charles Pickney Elementary. But every year you donate for our entire school, which is huge for the teachers. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's well, first of all, that was kind of an initiative that we had in the past, but certainly, coming out of COVID and all the stress that teachers were going through, we empathized with them for sure because of our situation in the restaurant community, and we were just like, we want to make sure that all these folks know that they're appreciated and help in that regard. And the schools are so important, and teachers need to be recognized. So that was something that was thought out. It also just plays along with the whole family thing.
Putting family first.
When we started out, I didn't really understand community giving. I didn't understand. That wasn't like at the top of my list of my goals when I opened up the restaurant. So I'm going to give back to the community.
Right.
But as you went along, you start getting approached by people who are throwing events.
Yeah.
And obviously, us in the food industry, we have this great gift that we can give.
Right.
We give a little bit of our time. Food costs obviously, and things like that, and we can create things for somebody else to make money off of for a charity. And then we realized, okay, we're serving our food to a bunch of people that have never had our food before.
Right.
They're seeing us in an atmosphere where we're giving back
It's a win-win all around.
Automatic fans.
And I go back to that kind of like that first time customer of the old school barbecue restaurant. You know, if that person has experienced us in a landscape where we're giving back to community, I think that they're a better first time customer when they walk through the door.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we learned that, like, just, you know, things like that,
Oh, that's
you know,
marketing
helping
right there.
out teachers, helping out first responders, you know, doing the things that we do in the community, really came back to us. So it's a two-way street. You know, you go out and give your time,
Yeah.
and then people walk in your front door and become longtime customers. So
Oh, no, 100%.
we saw the value in
I'm
that.
much more likely to go in and help someone that's helped my kid's school than not. And I'm all about shopping local and eating local. And the quality of your food is just incredible, though.
Thank you.
We don't even start talking about the game
No,
changer.
yeah, the food is fantastic. I like the community aspect a little bit too. I want to dive into this a little bit more.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great things that happen in backyards.
Yeah.
Things that start small, right,
Yeah.
and then they just grow. Like that's Camp Happy Days.
Yep.
I'm the marketing chair for them, and that's how they started. And it's
Good old Jamie.
Who do you know there? Jamie
Jamie Westbrook. Yeah.
from Camp Happy Days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cooks all the time.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Right. I'm new.
I think he may have retired from that.
Yeah,
He used to have his kitchen.
Chicken.
His kitchen used to be right down the street from our West Ashley
Is
store.
that who you're talking about? The guy who owns Kickin' Chicken?
No.
Oh
Jamie-
shit.
Jamie.
Okay.
He's a caterer.
He's a caterer.
Yeah.
All right.
He did Camp Happy Days. for
He's
years
the
and
chef there, right? He goes to camp
years. I
of the
think
week.
he's retired.
Yeah.
He's been around for a while. I think hopefully he's taking it easy these days.
My
That's
kids
neat.
love the food there.
I saw him.
by the way.
I saw him not too long ago at an event. He was cooking, but that was just a one-off.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
So it's small world, right?
Yep.
And then the Charleston Media Solutions does a telethon for MUSC Sean Jenkins.
Nice.
Yeah.
Huh? Radiothon.
Radiothon.
Thank you, Matthew.
Radiothon.
Matthew, our engineer. It's not a telethon. Do we have telethons anymore?
No.
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 I hope not.
Yeah, right. Radiothon. A radiothon
Yeah.
coming up for pediatric cancer. Matthew's been involved with it for 15
Yeah.
years. Yeah. So right. But they're having that next week?
It's in March.
March 20th. Okay, good. So March 20th and 21st, look out for the radiothon for the Charleston Media Solutions.
Nice.
They might want some food donated or some kind of help,
Don't put this man
something
on the
like that.
spot.
I always put our guests on the spot. You don't come on our show unless you know you're going to get put on the spot.
He's already
By
given
the
to our
way,
school.
oh, this was the other podcast. But Emily from Live 5, I asked her to be a teacher, like a guest speaker at a teacher for CCSD, and they're doing it.
Oh, that's great.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, whatever.
Ignore him.
Yeah, don't ignore me.
You do a lot. I'm just playing.
So the community aspect, it's marketing 101. I mean, that's just great. But you do it for the love of the community. What has been one of your more recent favorite things that you want to just kind of like wrap that up in a bow tie and say, hey?
I mean, I think this thing we're doing this month is really great.
Yeah.
It's called Queso for Clayson. I have a friend, Backman Smith, who had a daughter with blood cancer.
Jeez Louise,
It
really?
was missed her entire senior year of high school, getting treated, and unfortunately passed away in August of last year. And so, I think being able to have the ability
Yeah.
to do something like that
Mm-hmm.
is, it's such a cool thing. And so we're doing queso for Clayson. She loved queso. We came up with a queso dish. We're selling it all this month, and $5 from each queso dish is going to.
And it's happening right now.
Yeah, it's happening right
I'm
now.
gonna go.
Oh.
I'm gonna go tonight with
I love
Matthew.
queso. Yeah.
I do too.
It's
I
really cool. All these. So her Clayson's little sister Celia is a senior in high school now, and they have all pledged to raise money for blood cancer research and
Yes.
things like that. And so there's a whole bunch of kids in the community that
Love
set
that.
these really unbelievable goals to raise money
That's awesome.
for this charity. And so
Mm-hmm.
we always wanted to do something, and this seemed like a good spot. So so if you get a chance to come in February, come have some queso.
I'm
for
going to
Clayson.
do that tonight.
Yes.
But it feels those things, like we do another thing called Tacos for Tom, which is really what gave us the idea for this. My buddy Tom Hodges passed away from ALS last year, and so about 4 years ago we started doing Tacos for Tom in June, where we started on Lou Gehrig's Day, just creating awareness around ALS because there's not a ton of it. I think there's been a little bit more.
True.
And also raising money for some great charities. And so that, we just had a taco that we'd sell and we donate the proceeds to Tacos for Tom. And so those types of things are like, those mean the most to me, I think, because you see how the community supports it.
Yeah.
And they come into the restaurant and they meet,
Yes.
as big groups, and it's kind of, there's a bunch of spirit behind it because
100%.
they care about these people and these causes, and I think it just brings our community closer together. With Tom specifically, lots of people would come. It was in the summertime that we did it, so lots of people would come into town on vacation. Or friends with Tom, and it was a good time for Tom to see a lot of people, and just great time for people to kind of. I think they felt like they were doing their part. Ironically enough, Backman Smith, the gentleman whose daughter passed away, he's probably one of our biggest Tacos for Tom fans. Like, he would come in and eat a taco almost every day on Sullivan's Island.
Wow.
So,
You guys are just a marketing machine, a community,
But it's
machine.
genuine.
Like a
That's
community
what I like about it.
foundation.
Yeah, he's picking people that are close to his heart that he's tied to.
But it's great.
Cool. It's amazing.
You're raising so much money on a monthly basis.
I'll tell you that what's really cool is to watch all my employees get into it.
Sure.
Like the way that they embrace all the stuff that we do and take pride in it. They'll get all fired up about which restaurant sells the most tacos.
Yes.
It's good all around.
Yeah.
I haven't, we're talking about marketing, I've done a lot of advertising over the years.
Sure.
I've spent some money on some really dumb stuff. There's not one time that we've gone out and given our time and our food to a cause where it didn't make sense for us. And I think that giving back to the community is your best form of advertising for sure.
Just lifts everybody up.
I know.
Yeah.
Just
I know
lifts everybody up.
you're not born and raised in Charleston. Do you think you're going to be a lifer? Because you've done a lot for this community.
I'm not going anywhere.
That's good.
You got kids?
That's good.
Yes, I have two teenagers.
Teenagers. I'm
How's
not
that
ready
going?
for teenagers.
It's challenging,
Yeah.
but I
Okay.
deserve it completely.
Yeah.
I probably deserve
girls?
more than they're given.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's okay.
My wife doesn't, but I do.
It's not green light, kids. Okay, don't.
We have preteens. So
Be-
I'm always
be cool to
how's
your
it
dad.
going? What's
Oh, get ready.
I know.
Yeah.
I've got 10-year-olds, 10-year-old boys.
I got a 10 and 11-year-old
we say,
daughter.
in my house, we say, put your helmet on.
I believe
Yeah.
that. Boys, boy, girl.
Boy and a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one's worse?
What? Which one's worse?
I am not answering that question.
I'm going to say
How many
raising
people-
daughters is tougher.
That's okay. All right.
That's what I'm saying.
Your words, not mine.
Yeah. I have two daughters. I'm expecting it to be HE double hockey sticks. So
Yeah.
I'm not prepared at all.
Oh my
Hopefully I'll just take
gosh.
them to get their nails done.
Just don't take it personally.
Right.
I take it personally now. My daughter's almost 11, and I'm like, I'm just gonna go take a bath and cry, husband.
But that's really good parenting advice, though, isn't
What?
it? Don't take it
personally.
That's it.
She'll look at me and be like, "Your hair looks too black today." I really don't
Right.
hope my dark brown hair turns black like yours.
If you wonder when your parents or anybody else became parenting gurus, it
Yeah.
was definitely during high school.
Okay.
That's when you
Yeah.
start
Right.
because if you don't have some approaches, then
Yeah,
You're
all
going
right.
through
you're,
it.
you're
I
dead
might
in the
call you
water.
for
Shout out to the
a couple
parents. I know my
years.
mom's listening. Hey, Mom. Love you.
It's tough. It's tough.
My parents will tell you
I
that
was a
my
good
kids
kid.
are very well behaved.
Of
compared to
course.
me. So,
Compared to you, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was an angel. Good kid, bad adult.
I'm sure.
I bet you've seen some kids get yelled at running around
Oh,
the back
my
of the
gosh.
home team.
Right?
My
Right?
kid would used to go hide in the fireplace at the North Pleasant one, and I'd be like, "Where are you?" I'd be like freaking out, thinking that they were taken. I'm like, "Get out of there! The sign says to stay out. Can't you read?"
What's your favorite menu? Favorite item on the menu?
That's a tough one.
Chef Jason's listening, by the way.
Yeah, the brisket melt in Mount Pleasant by Chef Jason.
Yeah.
I don't know. The thing I eat the most now is the Home Team salad. I mean, I eat the Home Team salad, and usually get smoked turkey or a quarter chicken white, and
Keeping
and
it healthy.
And I got a few tricks. I'll add in some guac or some carrot salsa or something like that. But that's probably my favorite thing to eat these days. I love the tacos. The nachos are probably, if I'm gonna go and hang out with a bunch of friends, I'm
those are
getting
light.
Just
nachos.
automatically get the nachos when you sit down.
Oh, yeah.
But
Their baked beans are really good.
But I tell you, I don't eat. I don't sit down and have a barbecue platter or a barbecue sandwich very often. But sometimes when people come in town, we'll get a board or something like that, or I'll be working a vending event or something and get to the end and hungry and eat a barbecue sandwich with slaw on it. And it's can't
solid.
Really beat it, yeah.
So catering.
Yeah.
Is that a big part of your deal there? Big
He
smile
chuckled.
just now.
He
I got.
chuckled. I was like nervous.
How's that going?
Catering's huge. I mean,
Yeah.
catering is something we just started very organically in West Ashley. I was kind of the chef and also managed the catering department, if you'd called it that back then. But we just, barbecue is just, we've watched kind of barbecue start to become more and more accepted in places that wasn't accepted in terms of,
Weddings.
rehearsal dinners
Yeah.
and those types of things. And so, it was, we realized that there was a big opportunity there. So we've built that catering business a ton over the years. John Lentz over there, catering department, does a great job. And there have been some folks in the past that really helped us out too. And it just kind of, it's a group effort. Everybody's kind of working together. We do things. We do lots of stuff with music. We vend at Firefly. We vend at Credit One. We've always been involved in things like the Southern Ground Music Festival. Zach Brown back in the day, we did that.
Cool.
So we've always kind of been part of that scene.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and so the catering business is just it's really cool because it's just, again, it's a great way to build your business as well. You go serve 300 people at once. There's bound to be a few that haven't been to your restaurant before and hopefully like the food and start asking questions. So
you can cater anywhere though, right? You
Yeah.
But it was started at the West Ashley.
yeah, and they do most of our full services in town and
Do
stuff
you
like
guys
that.
have food trucks?
Nope, never done that.
You don't need to.
Yeah, we came up with a system where we go set up a tent. And we got it pretty dialed in, and it's quick and efficient and things like that. So it'd be cool to have a truck, but we haven't really ever.
So
been
you
able to.
maxed that on the stores. So
I was gonna say what's
next for
what's
you?
future? Yeah.
Well, we have maxed out on the stores.
I'm telling you,
My-
Nashville,
Yeah,
Vegas. The Coop went to Vegas.
Planners Point.
the co-op.
Co-op.
one in my
Co-op.
neighborhood.
They went to
I'm
Vegas.
pretty sure they're in Vegas.
The co-op went to Vegas.
Didn't they?
Crazy
Wow.
business.
Ooh,
Yeah.
no kidding.
Rose.
Yeah.
What?
I know they're in Nashville.
Oh, I've actually had a game changer at somebody's house. Are you giving that recipe away? What does that
No.
look like?
We started doing the mix.
You
yeah.
get to go.
You get the mix
We
to
started
go.
doing the mix.
And then they put in the booze.
I did that
right?
during COVID
Yeah,
to survive.
yeah. A lot of people did.
Yeah.
And
The game changer is good. I'm not.
so you can come in and get a half gallon of Game Changer mix, and then there are directions on there on how much rum
Yeah.
to add.
Yeah.
And then we came up with this little trick over COVID because every time you make like a frozen drink, you put a bunch of ice in there and it waters it down
Yeah,
really
of
course,
badly. So we're like, okay. So we took ice trays and made ice cubes out of the Game Changer mix. So you just make
Yes.
Game Changer ice cubes, and
Oh,
so
that's
you
nice.
use those.
It's
when
freaking
you're-
brilliant.
Yeah. I just looked it up just so I wasn't
Game
talking
Changer
out of
ice
turn.
cubes?
The co-op is in
I love
Vegas.
that.
I think you should be right next door.
I have never been to Vegas in my life. I'm definitely not opening a
There
restaurant.
you
Oh,
go.
really? Okay.
There you go. Stay strong. You're not missing anything.
No.
A couple times.
The Spear, that's
I want to go see a decent band.
They're doing
Sphere.
mini spheres. Have you heard about these mini spheres
heard
that they're popping up? Yeah.
small circles.
No.
Yeah, not pretty much claustrophobic, right? Yeah, maybe not.
That sounds like a
So,
mess.
so Stephanie's talking about the future. Like, is there what? What do you see?
So your
What's going
kids
on?
are,
Let's talk.
all your teens are going to leave you, and they're going to go to
Yeah,
college.
are they
and live all
mini
these
chefs?
grand lives. Like, are they going to come back and help you?
Yeah.
I don't know. My daughter's working at the Mount Pleasant store right now, but
There you
let's
go.
see what happens.
What's her name? I'm going to say hi to her tonight when I'm there.
Mac.
All right, hey Mac, what's up?
Mac,
Yeah.
love that.
I'm going to come in there tonight. Hung out with your dad today. He's very cool. So eye roll.
Yeah, she won't believe that.
So then like and maybe another store somewhere, maybe and what about a different style? What about, are you going to flip it up, or are you?
We've talked about doing different concepts in the past. We just I kind of feel like it kind of takes us away from focusing on what works.
What you like.
And there are lots of things that we can do within our stores that we talk about from a creative level that are really keep us really busy and kind of satisfy that creative itch that we have. And so it's really just about, I think for us, everybody will always ask you, what's your 5-year, what's your 10-year plan?
Yeah.
Our approach has always been, put yourself in the best position to make decisions. So, if you keep your head down, keep things organized, keep things fresh, keep, trying new things, and then, that's going to put you in a good place when, a decision does come on something.
That's another great parenting advice right there. Just everything is parenting advice now.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That's
No
cool.
doubt.
That's where we're
I'm
at.
soaking it all up, Aaron. Good work.
Did you guys just want to talk about parenting?
I mean, that's usually the thing
can
that we do
just-
talk about.
I got plenty to say there.
You know what? Only because I'm sick of talking about food, because I'm so hungry right now.
I'm
All I can
going
think
tonight.
about. I'm thinking I'm gonna go right
Dropping
now.
my
Are you
kid off
open
at
right
Pack
now?
Cheerleading, and I'm going to Home Team down the street.
What time do you
A
guys
lot
open?
of Pack moms do that. P.S. We drop our kids off.
What, at the bar?
No, at Cheer, because it's down the street on 41.
Sure.
And then we go eat, and then we
Yeah.
come back and pick our kids
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. Right.
We've gotten our bellies full.
Belly's full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
belly's
was I
full.
saying? Oh, what time? What's your operation? Your hours of operation?
We used to be 11 in the morning till 2 in the morning back in the day.
Dang.
When we used to do live music 5-6 days a week at Sullivan's and West Ashley.
No kidding.
Um,
That's a lot.
Yeah, but now we close. Most of our stores close at midnight.
Isn't there like a random day of the week that you're off? I think like a Monday or something. No?
I don't
us?
know.
Yeah.
That's
No,
not
we're
me.
7 days a week.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
She's not talking to me. I'm on all the time. Apparently you are too. 7 days a week.
not in the last month or so though. We've had all this freaking snow, and
Correct. A couple
we
snow
were
days.
doing some renovations downtown in Mount Pleasant. And just
Oh.
finished some.
that's what it is. I've showed up before all ready for my game changer, and I think you were doing renovations.
Oh.
And then Matthew and I were like, this is all I wanted. And,
Yeah.
we have to retrain your brain, and you
Yeah.
really want to eat something. I've been there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for your time, Aaron. Man,
Yeah.
do we talk about everything that you want to talk about, bud? The culinary scene in Charleston, like how did you see that grow up? Real quick, like.
Well, it's been really cool. I mean, I kind of got here right when it was all sort of
Yeah.
really starting to blow up a little bit, and that was really cool to be a part of. Obviously, Charleston is one of the best food towns in the world these days. But from a barbecue standpoint, it was really cool to watch. We came along, I think, kind of broke the mold a little bit, and then, John Lewis and Rodney Scott and Anthony opened his place,
Yeah.
and there's Palmyra now, and just a really diverse group of barbecue pit masters, and with a bunch of different styles. And I think that there's probably, like, if you go downtown, you got us. Obviously, Lewis is 3 feet away from us, behind
Yep.
us,
Oh,
and
boy.
then you've got Rodney Scott down the street. So it's a cool little triangle right there for people to come
Interesting.
and try.
But it all tastes
Several
different
different
to me.
styles.
Different restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
Different style
100%.
barbecues
Yeah.
for sure.
And the
Yep.
sauces all taste
Yeah.
different.
I mean, Rodney's whole hog is delicious, and spare ribs, and John does Texas style, does great sliced brisket and sausage, and good size. There's something to enjoy in all those places.
I love that.
And that's what I love about the barbecue scene, is that I think that it has gotten a little bit more diverse. Kind of those regional barriers have kind of blurred a little bit over the years. So there's not as much of, oh, you can't do that here. Or you can't. I mean, when we started out, I don't even think anybody was serving brisket in
No kidding.
2006. Maybe Jim and Nick's. We started serving brisket like 2010, 11 or something like that. But nobody served brisket. Now everybody serves brisket.
I
Yeah.
love brisket.
You got Martin. Speaking of Nashville, you got Martin's over on James Island. They're originally from Nashville.
I think I've been to the original one. Is
Good
it?
The one in
folks, good
Nashville?
Yeah.
food.
It's like 2 or 3 levels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yummy.
Yeah, it's really good. It's comforting to hear you and how you're speaking nicely about your competitors. But it's more of a co-opetition. It's more of a community growth thing for you, isn't it? With the barbecue.
Yeah, and I think you have to have confidence, I guess, in yourself and what you're doing.
Amen.
And if you, I mean, I've left that cloud me over the years, but at the end of the day, all good ships rise with the tide, I guess, so everybody's kind of working hard for the same thing.
I love that.
In my opinion, they're all different
Yeah.
businesses and experiences.
Right.
Mm-hmm. When is the barbecue festival?
So the barbecue festival is the second weekend in November. I think it's either November 8th or 9th.
Okay.
But Rock the Block, which is our festival that we came up with, it was actually born out of our 10th anniversary. So we opened downtown in 2016, and we had our 10th anniversary party down there that fall. So we closed down Wilman Street and had some bands out in the street there. Had a bunch of chefs on the street. VIP area and all that stuff, and you're like, oh, well, this is a great blueprint for something. So that following February, we did our first Rock the Block. So that raises money for Ronald McDonald House, Hogs for the Cause. We have 3 bands. We have pitmasters and chefs from the area out on the street serving food, and then we have a VIP area where we have folks like Jason Stanhope and Bob Cook doing VIP food, the ladies from Goat Sheep Cow. So it's become this really cool thing. I think this is our 8th or 9th year of doing it.
Nice.
And so that starts it's actually a week from Saturday. So February 21st starts at 11 o'clock. Great. First few hours are yeah.
Okay.
Well, we might be launching this after that, but that's fine.
Yeah.
You can always look it up for next year. Yeah, right. Yeah, for sure.
Well, we do Rock the Block every year.
Yeah.
It's a great event.
That sounds like fun. I want to go.
Kind of, we like to create events that, around the things that we like. So music and having fun and whatever. So it kind of just goes right along with
Totally on board.
Our whole.
Yeah.
We hate having fun.
No.
Yeah.
Don't like food. I'm starving right now.
I'm so hungry. I'm going tonight. I really can't wait for it to get hot though, so I can go to the Sullivan's Island one.
Oh,
I guess I
see.
should have brought some.
Next
That's
time.
okay.
Game
Aaron.
changer,
That's
son.
all
I'm
right.
gonna go
Next
say
time.
hi to Mac in
Oh.
your honor.
Game changers would have been great for sure. I'm pretty sure that's not legal.
Yeah.
But shoot, building the teams that you had to build, it's got a lot of work, Aaron. I mean, you've done a lot over the past couple decades, man. Really, congratulations to all that.
Thanks.
All
Appreciate
that. Is there like a manifesto home team club that we can join? Is there like a can I get
you
a
see
home
the
team
head swivel?
discount card
He
that
said, "I'm gonna
says
go to
I'm a
the-"
manifesto?
Well, wait, do you not have
This
Piggy
is-
Points
this
card?
Is, this is this.
Oh, a Piggy Points card is a thing.
That is a thing. Yeah.
Did you know that there was a
Yeah.
thing?
You type in your phone number and then get points.
I'm talking about a home team club card.
He wants it laminated, and his
Laminated,
dad
right. Is that-
Velcro
They give you a card?
wallet.
Is that very Gen
I
X
didn't
of
get a
me? Is that
card.
old
You don't have a
school?
card?
I'm saying-
I'm digital.
Or like a club, like
Yeah,
an email newsletter. Is that a part of it too? Or you have the manifest? Like, because you probably have a lot of cool stories
Are you
that are going
cringing
on
for
too.
him?
Yeah.
The
Why are you
Velcro.
cringing?
'Cause you're
This is
so
good
cute.
marketing advice here. I can't even see you anyways, Matthew. But I'm just having fun. But I
It's gonna have a QR
I
code
definitely
on
want
us,
to join
though.
this club, though. I'm hooked, is what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
it's so
Yeah,
good.
I
I'm
think
drinking
you're already a member.
I am.
Yes.
Probably. No, I'm not. I'm going to sign up. But that makes my point. Like, everybody sign
They
up.
have one.
Go to the
It's good.
.com, home team,
HomeTeamBBQ.com.
hometeambbq.com. Sign up. Maybe if you make a comment, he'll give you lunch or something. You don't do lunch, do you? You do
Yeah,
dinners?
they do lunch.
You do lunches?
Yeah.
I knew
Yeah.
that. I'll cut that out.
I was like,
I'm so hungry right now.
You leave it in, man.
Yeah, right?
Track mine.
Be vulnerable.
Barbecue
Leave
on
it
the
in.
brain. Barbecues are on the brain.
I usually do.
That's so funny. No, I've pulled my kid out of school and taken her to home team like before a dentist appointment and been like, well, you get a light note anyways.
Hey, Anita Huggins listens. Hey, Matthew, nobody can hear you, man.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. She has to eat before the dentist, not after. Hence the.
Oh, my God.
I mean, that's been one of the cool things over the years, too, is just watching how people use us in terms of, I mean, we over the holidays, we see so many families come in and people bringing in, folks and doing that thing is I got to bring you to Home Team. You got to come to Home Team. And then we have folks that, every time they come, they make it a point to come to Home Team, and that just means so much to us because it's just customer loyalty. And it's like, we obviously work really hard for our customers and for them to kind of have this feeling like we're part of them.
Yep.
It's just like, I mean, you just couldn't foresee something like that. It's just like, what happened? When did it happen? How did it happen? And all of a sudden looking up one day and realizing that kind of like Home Team was this place to gather. It wasn't just a place to come get food or a drink. It was, a place to do that and also gather and have a good time, watch a football game, see some live music, celebrate somebody, whatever. Nice. So that's been really awesome for all of us to see, and I think it makes it, we all get in the food and beverage industry because I think it's the instant gratification thing. There's not too many jobs you can get into where you produce something, you immediately get a reaction, you get feedback, and that's a big deal. And so, it's neat to watch all that.
You're doing something right, Aaron. Thank you.
I love it.
Yeah,
my
good
people
work.
Are doing something.
You
right.
and your team, your Home Team.
The people that work for me are and work with me are amazing.
But you understand that you attract those people, though, right? Like you attract the people that want to work, that want to do good, right? Like that's the vibe you send out.
He's got a humble way about him. I love it.
I'm sorry?
He has a humble way about him.
Yeah, exactly. Very authentic. This is who you are. This is what you probably have your, standards. Don't fuck this up. Right? I can see you getting pretty pissed off about something. You do have that chef vibe, right? But still, in a laid back way. So, that's what attracts good people, right?
We all try to keep our voice levels intact these days, just sort of in check.
Right.
But yeah, no, it's just, a lot of people have taken the ball and run with it. Like I said, they take pride in the things that we've kind of, the sort of pillars that we've built this thing on. And so that's just amazing to me. I mean, we've got our operations team. My director of operations has been with us for 10 years. Mm-hmm. My culinary director has been with us for 9. Front of the house director has been with us for 13 years.
Oh my gosh.
Assistant culinary director has been with us for 13 years. Assistant front of the house director been with us for 10.
Wow.
So when you
in the restaurant business, that does not happen.
And they've grown with us, and nobody, almost none of those folks started out in the job that they're in. Mm-hmm. And so they worked for everything they've had, and they've kind of created. We didn't have those job titles before they came along, so they've had the ability to create these, the job descriptions basically, and sort of form, the government of our company, and it's so great that having that much as an employee, what do you want? You want consistency. You want to know what you can. You want to know what you can count on. Mm-hmm. Like we learned that. We didn't learn that, but it's certainly emphasized during COVID. Like, be honest with people. Tell them what the deal is. Tell them what's up. And these, all these folks, that they're just really good people, and they're honest, and they have empathy for their people, and it's just I think that creates a level of consistency that make people feel comfortable, and want to continue to work for you, because it just it's all about kind of feeling comfortable, feeling welcome, feeling like when we get I think when we get mistreated or we get treated unfairly, we kind of tense up. It just makes us less, and it really has the opposite reaction that people want. It's just great having a really dedicated team, and a really consistent team. And
Love
I think
that.
It breeds.
Well, that's definitely the culture that you're building. So, congrats.
Nice.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
awesome.
you.
Well, thanks for your time, Aaron.
Yeah,
we're gonna
fun.
wrap it up.
Go get something to eat.
I'm going to be there tonight.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what Emily
go get
says.
something to eat. She's going to get something to drink.
There you go.
Yep.
Aaron,
Both of
appreciate your
those
time. HomeTeamBBQ.com. Go to it. Eat from it. And then look up the Home Team manifesto. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. If you don't know about it, now you do, and you're welcome.
Yes.
Thanks for listening, listeners. Stephanie, good work as always.
Thank you. This was fun.
Yeah, always. Shout out to the SCRA, the South Carolina Research Authority, and King and Columbus for the sponsorship.
And of
All right,
course,
guys.
the Charleston Media Solutions.
Who? Oh, yeah.
These
Matthew.
the nice folks that put us up every week. So
Thanks for engineering for us, sir.
that's right. He's the best.
All right, guys. Love you.
next
Mean
time.
it.
Bye.